Hello there, Mike the MC, bringing another self-care video. Today I'm going to share with you number 179 of the Catechism with respect to the interior help from the Holy Spirit, but really how that drives back to us, to you and I, for the following numbers in the Catechism that'll follow, kind of really setting the tone. But this idea of 179, the interior help, we need some big friend to help us sometimes, right? Somebody to give us that extra help, that extra edge when seems that we cannot move past our current obstacle or achieve the opportunity that we want to achieve. What is it that's going to give us that extra little boost to do this? And so I'll share with you number 179, elaborate a little further on this point, and just share my thoughts. 179 states the following: faith is a supernatural gift from God. In order to believe, man needs the interior help of the Holy Spirit. So in order to believe something great, you need that help from the Holy Spirit. But you yourself, you and I have to have this ability to believe, to be conscious, to know, understand with our love, our hearts, every part of us, that something great is out there beyond us. We can feel the pressure of the world all around us, whether it's assignments, family, jobs, agencies, responsibilities. You can think of all the excuses in the world. But what is going to be the power that helps us go beyond the excuses to really achieve, to go and accomplish all the things, the errands that we have to accomplish, all those errands that keep us from moving forward? And once those are addressed in the sense that, all right, I will be free with the power that is beyond the human mind. And with that, I can attack and tackle each different errand. And by doing that, everyone will be okay, because that is the ability to think outside the box, to be free. But who is that? According to the Catholic perspective, Catholic faith, it's the Holy Spirit, who, as the third person in the Trinity, after the resurrection of Jesus, is the unleashing for all of us to really be nourished by the Holy Spirit, to come to know amazing truths, have ideas, visions, right? These great ideas to do great things. And you think of great accomplishments of great people from the past, such as the channel, the canal. I'm thinking, what's his name? Eiffel Tower. Gustave Eiffel, right? Who made the Eiffel Tower, who worked on the part of the Panama Canal, who got that going. Then you could think of other great things of Mozart and music, and then flying into space and all these other things that are amazing just to think about. The human accomplishment that we can look at from the past has to come and derive from something beyond us to give us that idea. And that's where I would always go back with this idea of Plato, one of my favorite philosophers, thinking of the world of ideas. If those ideas are coming from the perfect idea of the world of ideas beyond our scope, right? We all have this idea of the perfect car, the perfect house, perfect yada yada, perfect football team, etc., etc. Okay, when we want to make that into a reality, who's going to help us get those resources, help us be motivated? The Holy Spirit. He's a friend, a very good friend for all of us to use, especially in abusive situations. When you feel like there's no hope in that toxic relationship, an abusive partner, abusive situation, at school even, for all the younger folks who want to get out of that terrible situations of school and just to live, to become your own person, right? To get out of a toxic environment. What is it that gives you and I the ability, the power, to believe in ourselves, to really love who we are, to move forward? The Holy Spirit, because you and I are made in the image and likeness of God, and you and I can accomplish and achieve good things. And there is someone who wants us to achieve all that. Don't forget, you and I were made from a beautiful Lord, and from that beauty, to not be afraid of talking with beautiful people as far as a beautiful girlfriend, boyfriend, etc., and to remember, hey, there is something that gave us this beauty. And so not to let that drive you into fear, but to really give you that optimism, that hope. Hey, I don't have to think really so hard in this situation. I am an awesome person. Yes, I can be rational and think, but I have to allow natural interaction to happen between me and people as well, to have a good time, to have a time at a party, to talk with others, to really embrace the beauty that I have, to not really think and be stuck in my head, but to be free, to really be with people in this world. And that is a beautiful thing that the Holy Spirit allows you and I to be a part of, to recognize that you and I, there's something within us. Holy Spirit's in you, in me, my mom and dad, friends and neighbors. And when we talk to each other, remember that the Holy Spirit can intercede for everybody. And you may have that chance to talk with somebody. Have that faith and believe that the Holy Spirit in that person in that moment will talk back to you, and you will start to have amazing conversations. And some beautiful things can happen through that interaction with that belief. Give that a try. To see someone in the bigger person, to see Jesus in somebody, even as one little girl told St. John Vianney, I see Jesus in all people, and because of that, I never have a disagreement. And I always acknowledge the will of the Lord, and therefore the Holy Spirit will help you in the same context as part of the Trinity as well. So keep that in mind. All right, everyone. Hope this one finds you well with 179. Just remember, truth will speak to truth, and that is really the theme of this one with 179. And when you recognize that through people, that the truth will always live, some good things will always happen. So always believe, and it will happen. All right, everyone. Hope this video finds you well. Take care. Have a good one.